let me show you international law. Folks, there's very few individuals in Canada with the email address to the United Nations Security Council Permanent 5 members. I'm one of such individuals. I don't use it very often, only in major works. It's been some years. Prime Minister Mark Carney has it. Ontario Human Rights Commission has it. Either or will not do or suffice to go through them to get it done. We are protected with the United States. Every Canadian has a right to address grave human rights violations. Let me prove it all to you in the world-based rules order. And this is actual, effectual, and you will see in the link of this title. Click on it, read the letter. I don't give out my personal address or any information other than my email. The official document will, as well as the email address to the United Nations Security Council, where all members will be presented with your petition calling for an address of David Eby's treason remarks, now proven beyond any reasonable doubt, as I told you all, even in Canadian law, by the highest Canadian academic constitutional experts, criminal law experts, who go on to tell you David Eby is basically calling on treason, violence against any political dissent on Canada, which is a crime in itself. Absolutely, between the United States of America and Canada, being that way long before Canada's transition, 1992, cemented forevermore. And Canada, although ascended in 73 following the Soviet Union, never bound it, never signed off officially until the President of the United States did in 1992. Canada followed up post-June, 3 months later. You're not going to get anything past this guy when it comes to international binding world laws and everything ratified and forced upon all those who claim to be allies of World War II, not Axis powers. Well, I can tell you today, America is very, very worried across both aisles, Republican in power and absolutely a majority, clear majority of Democrats, on where Mark Carney and all his first ministers in mass majority are going. You've heard from them all. If you don't like the idea of ripping up your human rights and throwing them away because China never bound these things, then by all means, go ahead, Axis Canadians, aka socialist and fascist Canadians. Go ahead, follow Mark Carney and David Eby. I am going to hold them to account. I am going to force David Eby to recant his statement, get on national TV and make an apology to all separatists, all those with political ideas that don't mesh with old Mark Carney and David Eby, as well as the rest of the First Ministers. Because I can promise you, they will be held to account. We have treaties in place, binding national security agreements in place between Canada and USA. And Canada can't get out of it unless they wish to declare war against the United States of America. And they're not going to do that. David Eby will be apologizing. We need names and numbers. We need to have that petition in 1,000. That's all I need. in the United Nations Security Council, and you will see him on his knees. America will force it, because it's a gross violation of everything of the United States of America's national security. Mark Carney will be forcing him, or he'll be removed from office. This, I guarantee everybody with the heart and courage to sign the petition. You've all been tagged in it. You'd be crazy not to sign it. You don't have to align with me and a united Canada, the 51st state. That's not what this is about. It's about, one, proving to all of you the international rules-based order does work. I'm going to prove that with this for everybody. But it's also to say, you don't have to agree with me, I don't have to agree with you. We can pursue our own political interests, our own civil aspirations in society. America makes that a truth for Canada. Canada said that's a truth for all the people. Now it's time to hold them to account. You will never get accountability in the Ontario Human Rights Commission. You'll never get it through the jurists of Canada. Never, ever will. But I promise you, you will get it from the United Nations Security Council, and anyone who gives their name onto that petition, you will be protected by the glorious allies of World War II. And any action by Mark Carney, David Eby, Doug Ford, Daniel Smith, Wab Kino, I don't care, Scott Moe, Susan Holt, all the rest of them, folks, none of them will be able to put a finger of hurt upon any of you. They will go down if they pursue this. They're destroying this country, not me or anybody else. Sign the petition. Link of this title. All you have to do is email me with your real name. That's it. If you wish, where you live, just be Canadian. I know I can vet thousands, but please state that you're at least a permanent resident of Canada. That's the minimum requirement. God bless everybody. Share, share, share. I promise you I will bring him down. But I'm only one person. I need all of you, regardless of our different beliefs. If you believe in human rights, you believe in political and civil rights, equality of the person, sign this petition or not. Join the Chinese narrative that Mark Carney and David Eby absolutely wish to impose on all Canadians. Your choice. I promise you, America will never, ever allow that to take one more step forward. Show them. Click the link of the title and let me show you the power of a citizen, the power of the rules-based order. This I swear to God, to all of you, we will achieve. God bless. Bye now. Get it out there. Share, share, share. Don't be afraid. And I know many of you are afraid. I can see the comments dropping off. Sure, the viewership's there. I know you're afraid. Somebody's got to stand up. Somebody's got to speak for the people, even in an extreme minority. Somebody has to do it. I'll do that. God bless. Love you all. Bye now.